almost shifting. We got pizza, moving boxes, or else checkers beats us. Life is rough here in the depths of space. If shit set comes a-knocking, we shoot them in the face. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, hail cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo. Alright, I got another verse. I hear a boy coming right in my instant, and it just asks me why I blew them all away. But I feel so great now with sovereign Cargonia. Every round we stand our ground. Gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, hail Cargonia, gun cargo, 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 hail Cargonia, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo, gun cargo.
Get back to work.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Lego time. It's been a while, hasn't it? Been a little while. Apologies about that, but life being what it is, I'm having a time. Let's get this adjusted a little right there. Alright. Can I even hear that? That is just incredibly soft. So let's just get that just a little louder. But apologies about the no Lego stuff. You know, life is what life is, and quite honestly, I kind of really wanted to play Road Trader. So before we get started on the Himeji Castle. Oh, and now it's very loud. Now it's very loud. Yes, there we go. I've got a present from Mr. German. Yes, right here. I opened it up already, but Mr. German sent me a Lego set, or shall I say, a mock of a Lego set. Look at all of these bags. Only problem I have with it is they're unlabeled. But Mr. German has sent me a mock from Blue Bricks of the Aliens dropship. You know, we're on an express elevator to hell. No, these are Lego pieces. Oh, no, they're not. Huh, no, they're not. I thought that these were like, I thought it was like a pick-a-brick Lego thing. But, okay, never mind. Lego compatible pieces. Thank you. This is extremely good, an extremely, how shall I say, appreciated gift. It's hilarious that for I got fan mail, guys. Like, holy hell. I did not think that you all would appreciate this so much as to send me fan mail. Thank you. I am very deeply touched. Anyway, we've got a mission today, and that mission today is to play with Lego. The Lego Himeji Castle. I have talked at length about my love of the architecture series. A lot of my love of modern Lego came from the early architecture sets, the Falling Water, the Roby House, the Imperial Hotel, Farnsworth House, a lot of those more modern, adult-oriented Lego sets. I say adult, but marketed towards adults. Brought me back into modern Lego. I absolutely adore the architecture series for being able to represent landmarks and buildings in such a way, at such a small scale, with Lego. Like just looking at the box, like these curved tiles and the boomerangs, evoking the classical Asian pagoda roof. It's outstanding. The engineered cliff face that a lot of Japanese castles were built upon. Very, very well done from right here. Yes, there is a Lego Falling Water. It's a great set. Oh, come on. And I hate this. The fuck? Great, thank you. I don't care. Yeah, hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, there we go. From 2009. So it's a little bit retired. It's a little bit retired. $650 on eBay. I don't know how much I trust Etsy. It's a very fascinating set, and it comes apart. The most fascinating part to me is like it's built in such a way that it's not necessarily modular, but it comes apart so that you can see the internals, and the internals are actually modeled very closely on the actual building. It's a fascinating set. So I have a desire to go to Pennsylvania, I think, and visit Falling Water. It's a fascinating building. I've been to Chicago more than a couple of times, and visited the Roby House every single time. It's a fascinating building. So here we are, 15 minutes in. Let's get building. Hello, Baron. How you doing, buddy? Yup. Bags. All the bags. So, how has everybody been since I've last seen you all on Thursday? Wednesday? I can't remember at this point. I've been doing alright. Work was work. I kind of almost lost my brain meats this weekend. Having to drive an hour to my store. Getting up at 3 so I can get there at 5. Uh-oh, I am connecting to chat. Okay, looks like I'm still chatting. Only got 1 day of work, so ooh, that's fun. That's fun. I hope everything works out for you, buddy. It's like they can't just put the bags in order. No, they have to just be like, and yeet the bag in. Also, sorry about the crunchy, but this is what we get when we use plastic bags. I thought Lego was supposed to be switching over to more, two number one bags. To sustainable, to sustainable paper bags. I know they've debuted those with the botanical sets, so why are they not more prevalent? Ooh, trees. Yeah, I know, Night Owl. I know. Alright. So, the reason the bags work and why you have extra pieces left over is because it's a weight system. They pack everything in the bag, and if the bag has all the pieces in it, it should weigh the same. So, if a bag doesn't weigh what it's supposed to, they kick it off. Alright. Let's get started on the Himeji Castle. Yes, I will just get this out of the way. I am fascinated by Japanese culture. I consider myself a weeb. And have a very stupid amount of anime downloaded onto my various hard drives. And have opinions on said media. If anyone needs a recommendation for a show to watch, I cannot recommend Bacano enough. Dubbed Bacano, not subbed, because even the creator of Bacano says that the dub is superior. Anyway, the Himeji Castle. I love medieval medieval architecture, be it Western medieval or Asian medieval. It's fascinating. Majestically overlooking the Japanese city of Himeji, the breathtaking Himeji Castle is an architectural gem on UNESCO's World Heritage Site. First built as a fortress in 1333, towards the end of an era of civil wars, the castle has undergone several transformations over the centuries. In 1600, a major reconstruction began, resulting in the current structure, which has been preserved in its integrity until today, initially by feudal masters and later by the Japanese government. Mazes of intricate pathways, once designed to confuse and trap enemies, now weave an intriguing journey for visitors. Through wars, earthquakes, fires, and times of peace. Give me an Oxford comma. If there's one thing I'm passionate about in grammar, it's that Oxford commas aren't optional. The Castle of the White Heron stands as a serene monument to the Japanese culture. Discover the intricate details of the main keep and the history of the castle as you build. look at that. Look at that picture. That's a beautiful picture. And then look at the castle. Look at the Lego. Like, that's pretty good. In 2023 marks the 30th anniversary of Himeji's inscription on UNESCO's World Heritage List, and its architecture and history are still like a mystery to decode. We created the main keep as the natural focal point and played with proportions and scales to make it stand out. If you have visited Castle, you may recognize some of the interiors, and if you haven't seen it in person, we hope it sparks your imagination and curiosity. I love the evocative nature of the roof tiles. It's so cool. Himeji's roofing method uses interlocking black rectangular and semicircular tiles. Several layers of white clay line the tiles, giving the roof a high contrast mesh-like appearance up close. However, at a distance, the mesh pattern appears gray. The roof tiles in this set are dark stone gray to reflect the aging of the tiles. We can peek inside after it's built. Each tower is constructed differently, even their heights. Ooh. Irregular angles are predominant throughout the castle and walls. Huh. A mesh of black tiles and white clay makes the roof appear gray from a distance. Huh, would you look at that? Each layer or floor of the main keep evokes the actual structure of the castle. Decorate the cherry blossoms with pink blossoms or green leaves. Let's get building. So, it's like, not only do commas save lives, but they also... They also indicate other things. The classic example is, let's eat Grandma. Or, let's eat Grandma. There is also... one of my favorite Oxford comma jokes. I'll get the strippers, Hitler and Stalin. Or, I'll get the strippers, Hitler and Stalin. Oxford comma joke. Alright. Hello, Oswald. How you doing? Welcome to the WBPL. I am Doctor Who's the Chef. Normally, I'd be cooking. Life being what it is, I cannot cook at the moment. So, I'm building Lego. I have built a number of Lego over recent adventures. I've built the Lego Artemis space launch system. I've built, what else did I do? I did Notre Dame. And I recently finished the Concorde, which is ginormous. Pardon my messy floor. I very much enjoy Lego. Lego is a fascinating... What's going on? Ah! My dermatologist is moving. Was that an email or was that a text? That was a text. Okay, sweet. Yes, Mr. Oswald. Welcome to the WBPL 76. This is a community access Twitch channel, meaning myself and the other streamers treat this like a public access UHF station. We share the airtime, and each of us has our own distinct kind of show that we do. Again, normally, given my name, Doctor Who's the Chef, normally I would be cooking. The house that I am in at the moment is not, it does not have a great setup for cooking. At least not as great as the apartment that I was in, that I had to move out because A, the lease ended, B, a tornado basically destroyed the neighborhood. Let's focus on the Legos. But as soon as I am able to cook again, I will, because I miss cooking. Most of us play video games. We are nerds, and as nerds do, we play video games. We have a very, very wide range of video games that we play, from JRPGs to tactical shooters to whatever Squick and the Pandora Pirates do every week. Miss BB, Miss Bionic Babe, scares herself silly playing horror games. She is an absolute gem. We have Warlin, who we call Wookie, plays a lot of JRPG nonsense, modern JRPG nonsense. I know Rail and a couple others do some more classical JRPG nonsense. Hey, it's fine. It's fine, Oswald. Life is what life is, you know. Where was I going with this? And then myself, my main game, is I started playing Mass Effect, which led into more Mass Effect, which led into more Mass Effect, which led into God of War, which led into God of War Ragnarok, which led into I did Jedi Fallen Order into Survivor, then into God of War. Then I did, now I've started, God damn it. Rogue Trader. Rogue Trader is stupidly funny. I know next to nothing about Warhammer 40k, and I am having a great time making my companions stupidly overpowered and destroying things, before they have an opportunity to even have a turn, and having Abelard announce me. Oh yes, we have a wrestling show where we set the computer up against itself, and then commentate it like it's WWE. It's great. Neither does Games Workshop. Oswald, Saturday nights at, what is that? 8 Central? 9 Eastern. we have is when the wrestling show is. Hal's has set it up where all of our streamers, several of our community members, and a lot of the auxiliary members have personas on the in the game. So he has a wrestler named Doctor Who he downloaded a mod specifically to put a chef hat in the game, and I have big boxing gloves on my hand for oven mitts. I've got a white muscle shirt on, which is my apron. It's a wonderful time. It's a wonderful time full of absolutely stupid moments. A lot of the people who he gets to sit on the panel with him and co-commentate, a lot of us don't even know anything about wrestling. And it's hilarious. I know nothing about wrestling. Like, I literally know nothing about wrestling. I know Andre the Giant is a very famous wrestler. I know the name Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage. Or Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah, brother! Beyond that, German suplex, the lariat. This is the knowledge. This is the extent of my knowledge of wrestling. Vince McMahon is an absolute bastard. Something. No, I don't think I've ever heard of Carrie Ellis talking about that. Okay, Night Owl, when I was a toddler, I was living in England. Then we moved out. Then I moved to Florida. I think the first time I ever saw an ice cream truck was 98 when I visited Cleveland. I think I remember some WWE ice cream, but I was more concerned with other flavors. I don't know. I am now boss. I do know that Andre was very... He didn't speak a lot of English. And that was one of the main concerns that producers had for him in his part, because because like it's like, yeah, but like he can't read, he can't speak English, and so it's just like he's just like, I want to do this. Turn the usual assortment on. It's fine. I don't have anything to pet, but yeah, like stretch, posture, eye break, all that stuff. It's fine. So it's just like I recall reading hearing a story that Andre like literally studied English, like crammed English, like crammed the flashcards and the script and everything because he desperately wanted to be a part of the movie. Like, I don't think The Princess Bride would be the movie it was if any of the actors weren't who they were. I'm on the Brute Squad. You are the Brute Squad. Do you think they can do it? Nope. Bye! Have a wonderful time. I read a I read an interesting not interesting, but like watched a commentary on Billy Crystal's portrayal of Miracle Max, and that like almost all of his lines were improvised, and Carrie Ellis almost broke a rib trying not to laugh. And I think, God, who played Inigo? Like, there's a shot of him biting his hand to, like, try and not laugh. As in film script writing class, we studied that film. A lot of what made the ability to carry the plot and character development forward during the fighting scene, you almost never see that. Yeah, Mandy. It's like he just reaches down and just like okay, we can choose between the kanji or the English, and what I think I am going to do is actually do both by doing this. Aha! Look at that. I just put them on either side of the central tile instead of choosing one central tile. Yes, the cast, or the crew was laughing so hard that they had to throw them out of the set. Hey guys, guess what? Oops. We did a lot of jumpers in the Notre Dame set, Samurai. Like, most of the wall was jumpers. I saw Billy Crystal. Billy Crystal was who played Miracle Max during the scene where he revives revives Carrie Elwes. In 1993, Himeji was first inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage List, honoring the landmark as a masterpiece and culmination of Japanese castle architecture in the world. No, jumpers. This piece. This is a 2x1 jumper. What it does is it moves the studs. It moves the studs from directly offset to directly in the middle. So it jumps, you know. This is a 3x1 jumper that moves it to a 2x1. So I have exactly one stud's worth of width on either side. Anyway, let's get building. Ooh, my favorite part of any of these architecture or icon builds is using big chunky bricks. I love these highly detailed sets using big chunky bricks. So good. It's so good. You're just like, oh, look at this. I'm building a model. Oh, no, I'm building a Lego set. Big, meaty claws. Okay. Just looking through all of these Lego pieces, and I'm just like, ooh, look at all of these Lego. One could build a castle out of all of these Lego. Alright, let's get these little red tiles. I wonder if these are going to be special anyway, or if they're just some sort of internal marker. We'll find out later. That was honestly one of my favorite parts of building the Artemis and the of building the Artemis and the cathedral, Notre Dame, was, that's a weird place to put this weird piece. and then coming back like 50 instructions later to be like, oh, that's why that's there. That's a very clever use of Lego pieces. Lego design is absolutely fascinating. Lego designers are extremely clever, more clever than I think I could ever be trying to design a Lego set. A lot of my Lego designing is, hey, this vaguely box-shaped structure is a vehicle of some sort. It's got a windscreen and tires, and let's slap some wings on here, and boom, it's a car spaceship. I love watching the master model builder, Alec, his shorts on YouTube. He is extremely clever with what he does, and just the fact that it's his job to just free build like that is amazing. I mean, to be fair, with some of these sets, a lot of that cost is licensing. Okay, now I need that there. New. Long. There we go. A little jumper construction that we pop right here. And we're gonna start building up with some tile. I'm probably going to try and purchase that Lego Endurance set next. The sailing ship set. Not that I have any particular knowledge of the Endurance, I just very much think that that set looked cool and fascinating, and that do I need a better reason to buy a set to build it? Yes, pretty boat. Well, I've got a very interesting a very interesting memory. Very interesting memory of a recent-ish trip to Georgia. Ooh, look at this construction. this is fascinating. Come on. There we go. We were... I forget the reason why we were down at the dock, but my father, brother, and I went down to a marina, and we're just like, we're just gonna look at the boats, and look at these stairs. That's a fascinating construction. Oh my gosh. Is this the jumpers that you were talking about there, Samurai? Like, this is great. Because one of the things that we saw was a sailing ship there, and we just wanted to take a look at it. And when we went down to like take some pictures of it and just do the stupid tourist thing, one of the deckhands was actually amidships, and just like, hey, what's going on? Because just random strangers came up, started taking pictures of his boat, and we're just like, oh, this is a fascinating boat. We just wanted to get some pictures and see what's what. And he essentially gave us like a little bit of a tour, and I think actually took us aboard to give us like a quick little view. And it's just great, you know, like classic sailing ships are hilarious. I want to do something really quick. Let me pull something up. Come on. I hate this. There we go. No, no, I don't. We have pictures of it, and I think my dad might be able to figure out what I'm talking about, but I can't remember what the ship was. But it was a fully capable ocean-faring sailing vessel.
As an owner.
Oh gosh, damn it. Ads. But this, since we're on the subject of sailing ships, I forget how I came across this. But I came across this, and thinking about it, this is the start of me liking sea shanties. This is a YouTube video, and I apologize if this is going to get muted on on recall, but I believe this ship is a training vessel in the Norwegian Navy. And yes, they are coming into the Oslo port, and they are singing. That is amplified voices. Instead of singing "We're bound for South Australia," we're bound for Oslo, Norway. I love that they're all up in the rigging. The sailing is fascinating. It just strikes me in my choral notes that just the one voice of many becomes this loud thing, and it just strikes me that all of these voices are making this song, are making this vessel move. Just a quick diversion. Sorry about that. No, just... I just love... I loved when I was singing in my high school choir. I was a cog in the machine, and my one voice wouldn't carry. But I was part of many, and created something bigger than myself. And just striking, it's just striking to me that there's a very practical application of that right there. These absolutely Chad men and women sailing this vessel, who, why do you need to know how to pilot a tall ship in today's modern shipping era? And they're just no, we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn the rigging, we're gonna learn the history, and we're gonna appreciate it. And then we're gonna climb up those riggings and sing so loud you can hear us across the port. And I'm just holy shit. Samurai, what did the Mexican Navy do? No, absolutely. You need to understand where it's appreciating history, you need to know where stuff came from in order to know where you're going, and I think we have a problem. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Or am I just stupid and not seeing it? Oh! Yes. Yeah. This, I believe, is a, I don't have a piece. I am missing a Lego piece. It's an uh-oh, not an oops. So I'm just going to continue constructing and see if I can't find it. And if I can find it, it's going to be an oops. If I can't, it's going to be an uh-oh. Either way, Holloway, we're bound for South Australia. Huh. Oh, that's so clever. It's a grassy path. Yeah, it's a, it's the, 2x3 plate. That's a little bit of a bummer. Either way, I am just going to continue construction and assume that I will find it. It is not in the bag. I will check the ground as soon as I have finished this, these couple of steps. I have looked. Thank you for the follow. We appreciate that. This is the WBPL 76, a community access Twitch channel in which many different streamers stream a variety of contents. We have people who play video games, we have people who paint, we have people who commentate on computers wrestling. We have me who builds Legos. We have me who it was upside down. Come on. There we go. I found it. Turns out I'm just dumb. No, Samurai. I did not when I was constructing the original botanical bonsai. I did not have a. I got most of the way through the construction and found I didn't have a one of the wheel pieces one of the support pieces for the for one of the feet that you put the rubber tires on the bottom of the container. Like literally constructed the entire thing and was missing that one piece. Emailed Lego and I'm just like, hey guys, okay? And there's like, oh shit, our bad. And sent me a new one. I think I've had 3 things in recent memory not have a Lego piece. There was that that one botanical piece. And there was another one that I can't remember off the top of my head. But Lego has always been very good about sending in missing pieces. Hey, Chloe! Is it proper to have this many missing extra pieces? I did not put a little 2x1 tile right there because I'm dumb. But that is why I'm going back through this to verify that all of the pieces are where they need to be. Indeed, on to bag 3. Hey, Digi. How does the Digi things? No, Ed, like out of all of the Lego that I have built, out of all of the Lego that I have seen, like in like the last 10 years, just 3 sets needing 1 piece. Absolutely. Like that's great quality. Because it's like stuff happens, you know? But it's just they're consistent. They're consistent, how do I say this? The consistent unscrewing of the situation on their dime is extremely appreciated. You're just like, hey, I bought this set, and this piece is this piece is missing. They're just like, say no more, fam. Like, that level of personal honesty on the scale of an international company is fascinating. Alright, where's the gray wing? Right here. A missing brick in my Razor Crest had an issue with the sticker sheet in the Technic set. Miss Samurai is still waiting on sticker sheet for this. It didn't make it into the box. Oh, that's a lot of sneak attack damage. That is a lot of sneak attack damage. And I'm smelling something cooking upstairs, and I'm mildly hungry. That's a lot of tile. Now, I must ask the question, Digi. Were you guys doing anything particularly stupid to warrant being in a situation where one of your frontliners took 3d6 sneak attack damage? And was it a consequence of your own actions? Or was this just the DM being like, oh shit, I didn't realize how dangerous this encounter was? Grimos, I think you missed him. He's lurking. I don't think he is actively paying attention. Grimos! How'd you do? Called Lego customer service because I was a tiny ed back then and they were out of press I couldn't find after giving some tips on finding parts. If I hadn't found the part in a helmet, they would have done it too. Oh my gosh, right? Alright, be cognizant that the camera is there and can't see here. In fact, let's just move y'all. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Not per se, it was part of an adventure path, and the bad guy in question had no feint capability, had invisibility potion, so it was a one-off attack. If you want to be a real dick to your party, get your DM to keep eminence, but the monsters know what they're doing as a gift. Especially if you have, if you're going to have to maybe don't want to play with that group anymore. Well, I hope the meds fix whatever problem is being had, either by you, a family member, or a poor doggo. Speaking of doggos, how goes the doggos with you, Grimos? Are there any doggos in the house right now? That reminds me. Thank you very much. pressure medication. That way I won't have a headache in 2 hours. When I came home, they stared at me and borked. They go, "Bork, bork." Oh, the doggo's in the room right now. They are jumping on other people. Well, you can, and then go force Grimos to go chase down the doggos and give them a pet. Grimos, get your cardio in. Oh, that hand is not long for this world. That hand is not long for that world. That hand is the cat's now. Weird looking doggo, that. Huh. Huh. Okay. So it just overhangs. Cool. Weird looking doggo, that. Titchy man being shown a cat. Ferg has no thoughts. Only violence. This is a pause in Ferg violence. Christ, we are almost at 12,000. Will we ever slow down? Will the repository ever fill up? These answers and more tonight. When Squick creates more cognito hazards. That's the skeleton king. He break your hand. Diggs broke his own hands. I can't dig anymore, my hands are broken. Why are your hands broken? Because I was digging. I think that's how that story went, right? You told me to dig. So I dug. Supposed to use a... You're supposed to use a shovel. You didn't give me a shovel. You're supposed to make one. Digs Dug. Great arcade game. Oh god, now I got that soundtrack going in my head. This brick is not highlighted all the way around. Okay. Okay, yeah, manually re-adding everything. Yeah, that would have been hell. And now, we have a Lego sandwich. Oh, take me back to Constantinople. You can't go back to Constantinople. Long time gone, Constantinople, where the Constantinople get the works. That's nobody's business but the Turks. So, Constantinople. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why they changed it, I can't say. People just liked it better that way. Istanbul. And while I've been known to do crazy things like manually copying the entire quote log into a text file for easy reference, or manually copying every link or video post in the stream clips along with the options reshuffle, manually importing roughly 10,000 quotes into a brand new bot, losing almost all of the metadata is a bit much. Or, in Russia, long ago, the big desert man, he was there with all the affairs of state, he was the man. Follow like a preacher, full of ecstasy and fire. This is a very interesting construction right here. Yeet. Okay. Donde, ¿qué tal? One of my favorite things to do when I'm like when I'm trying to find something at work is just is say I'm looking for like the scanner at work, and I'm just like, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? And if any of my coworkers understand Spanish even a little bit, they're just like, why are you looking for the library? I'm just like, I'm looking for the scanner. I just like saying ¿Dónde está la biblioteca when I'm trying to look for something. Because saying ¿Dónde está la biblioteca is a very fun phrase. It just sounds interesting. And then there's always the classic Steve Martin bit. ¿Dónde está la casa de Pepe? Where is the house of Pepe? ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? The fact that you were so quick off the mark with that. I have become skilled at taking pictures of Harpo with one hand, lest I disturb the gremlin. We're making noises to keep you all engaged. We're making noises. Am I missing a button? Nope. It fell into the table. That is not an oops, because I noticed it. And I found it immediately. Sweetly. Wee-hee. Alright. The castle in this model is supported by a brick-built tray, which is designed to invoke the brown and white decor seen throughout the castle's interior. Look at that. he hasn't tried to pass. I still love the fact that I have googly eyes on my microphone and my television screen computer monitor. It's just a testament to the fact that whenever Legionnaires get together, there's a Chaos Goblin that goes around. I don't know who it is. Don't know who did it. There's definitely not video footage of someone doing something while I was cooking. So we shall never know who actually did the things. I shall forever remain in the dark about how I acquired these. But they shall be appreciated. I am sure that the magic grognards are having PTSD flashbacks of slivers. I don't know if I don't know if they're going to be broken or not, but I certainly hope that... Oh. That's an oops. I completely missed an entire step. I thought that this was just emptying out the bag. No, I'm just like, wait a minute. Why is there a gray piece right there? It's because I missed an entire fucking step. There we go. Did it? Oops! Come on. Do the oops thing. Ah, there we go. Fucking fine. Ah, all right. Okay. A good friend of mine bought a lot of those expert city sets and quickly ran out of room in his dwelling. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, dude. But yes, no, I have a lot of sets. Yeah. Taj Mahal is next door to the Titanic. I have enough funds to potentially purchase the Taj Mahal, or the Titanic, and the Eiffel Tower. And I kind of want to. Come on. Focus. There you go, you piece of shit. But that would be an irresponsible spending of money. Before I even think about building the Titanic, I need a place to display it. What I really want is, I really want to get the that Colosseum set, but that's out of print and probably very expensive on resale. And Samurai, I'm living in a basement right now. I do not have, literally do not have the room to be buying and building the amounts of Legos that I am doing at the moment. But I do it anyway. See, what you need to do is buy one of those DIY radio kits and put an antenna inside the Eiffel Tower, because the IRL Eiffel Tower was once used as a giant radio mast. Damn it. Ah! Damn it, Janet. And for everyone else, the secret is to bang the rocks together, guys. Yes. Hey, Dad, question for you. When we were down in Georgia, do you remember that that sailing ship that we found, or that we saw at the dock?
That sailing ship.
It's like we were driving through, we saw a sailing ship posted up at a marina, and we went down.
We went down and walked past the apartments and everything.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that.
Do you remember the name of that ship? That's good. It is the best feeling in the world to be able to look into someone's eyes and see that the gears are turning, and it's because of an idea you just... No, I knew that it was used as a radio tower, and it was supposed to be taken down at the end of the World's Fair, but people were just like, what if we just left it up? And thus it was just left up. People couldn't be arsed to take it down. Yes. Thank you.
So,
Yes.
check out the website tallshiplinks.org. LYNX.
Gosh.
Too many characters.
I know the
Battery.
no the receivers in the back of the computer, and I don't.
Well, that's crazy.
It's like it shouldn't matter for the receiver. L what?
YNX. Tallshiplinks.org.
Okay. Yes. Here I am.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, this video. Says the loser of the War of 1812.
Most people today just see the modern vessels that are very efficient at sailing, and they've never seen one that takes so many men to operate it.
Isn't the Constitution? The ship that we have an entire forest, the ship that's the reason why the U.S. Navy owns an entire forest in Pennsylvania.
I think when you live so intimately with a vessel, it becomes a part of you. Sailing on a tall ship it's 200 years different than sailing on a competitive racing vessel.
Lynx, she's like a thoroughbred on the water. She's alive, she's just doing her thing. She has soul.
We teach history, the War of 1812 history, how the ship was used at that time.
We're basically going from having a nearly non-existent navy to now all of a sudden you say that a bunch of citizens can go take their boats and fight the British.
Gun team, at the ready?
Prepare for fire.
Prepare for fire.
We teach the life of a sailor, we teach the guns that were on board, why they were used.
Free trade and sailors' rights! Fire!
We teach what they ate back then, how young the kids were that were on board at that time in the early 1800s.
Heave ho! Heave ho! Heave ho!
We let the kids set the sails. It's all simple and very powerful in the sense that they can get the boat moving, they can sail it, they steer it, they do those things.
We're trying to keep the wind right here on the side of the boat, because that's what drives the boat forward, keeps the sails filled.
Everything on board the
I think
boat
we get the
is
point,
tactile.
right?
We can make our own line. We can.
No, that's cool. That's cool. So yeah. No, it was just parked at the marina, and we're just like, oh, that's cool. We walked up, dude's just like, okay. And then he was just like, oh, you guys are actually like really super interested in the boat. My new favorite pirate joke. What's a pirate's favorite letter? I'm gonna get a couple of answers from you guys. What is a pirate's favorite letter? A letter of safe passage from King Charles II. No, letter of marque is a good one. Yep. I do like all of these angles in the in the gardening of this set. This is a very landscape set. No, that website was talking how they sail around Nantucket and St. Simons. I just found that absolutely fascinating. Sorry for the diversions into sailing ships, guys, but thank you for being here with me. I think I'm tickling some itches for Mr. Samurai here. Who is our resident boat dude. To Aberdeen, Norway, and Denmark. Ooh! That's fun. I also loved Samurai when the couple of times when I was singing about when I was singing the Mary Ellen Carter, how you're just like, you know, preservation of shipwrecks is more about keeping them intact, lying in situ, rather than bringing them to the surface because of all of these reasons. And I'm just like, the guys just wanted to sail their boat again. But no, preservation of shipwrecks is an art and a science. There's a lot of very interesting stuff. I can't remember exactly why these two things are connected in my head, but I've talked at length before of a YouTuber by the name of Milo Rossi, Mini Minute Man, an absolutely fantastic science communicator and literally professional archaeologist, who talks about a lot of pseudoscience and pseudoarchaeology and just talking about science and education. And in one of his recent videos, he talked about a lost natural wonder in America. So how many people have heard about the Red River and Shreveport and the Great Raft? If you haven't, please go watch his video. It's absolutely fascinating and horrifying what is destroyed in or what has been destroyed and lost in the name of progress. Long story short, just absolutely massive river snag that basically flooded and slowed down the Red River so much that for miles it became like everything around it just became bayous and tributaries and everything. Like the river just didn't run. And the US military needed to get deep upriver to fight some pesky little people in Oklahoma for some reasons. And Mr. Shreve took his snag boats and basically blew up the raft, and a bunch of different ecosystems got lost. That's my understanding of that situation. But for some reason, I'm remembering as part of that video, or as part of a different video, Milo was talking about, I think, a riverboat named the Missouri, which they've surfaced and built a museum around in Missouri. Have you heard of that riverboat, Samurai? Where no, yes, that's what it is. Yes. He was talking about the Missouri, the steamboat that sunk, and the river meandered away from it. The river meandered away from the wreck, and a farmer actually uncovered the wreck in his field because that's where the meandering had taken it. So they excavated it and built a museum around it. Your knowledge of these ships is fascinating, and then you're just like, it's my job. I love how you know, like, I don't know if you're Googling this or something, or if, like, you know it off the top of your head, but that's extremely interesting that you were that quick to respond to that. What the hell is this little Lego car? Ah! It's like a... That is a little Lego roller skate. Jesus Christ. And the camera's out of focus again. Alrighty. Let's get these jumpers in. Just a big old chunky boy. But no, I enjoy Milo's stuff because it tickles the itch of me of like, I just like long form YouTube, long form style YouTube documentaries, especially about subjects that people find fascinating themselves, and I can tell that Milo is very fascinated and passionate about the subject that he's researching and discussing. Found a YouTube channel called The Histories, where a guy talks about various ancient cultures. I finally know who the Hittites are, thanks to him. I'll check them out. Ooh, fascinating. Now this is getting done. They're just building a little corner right here. And this is going to be this little area right here. Where is right there? It's upside down. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. Now we're gonna see what this is all about. That just popped out of my hand. Okay, so this goes like that. goes like that. Oh, look at that little detailing right there. That is so clever. I was amused last week when one of my podcasts got around to covering the Christmas bullet. Just remember, guys, it was 7 safe. It's got a safety factor of 7. Hey, Rolls-Royce, can we have an engine? Yeah, sure, just don't fly it. Hey, Rolls-Royce, we flew the plane that you told us not to fly. Can we have another engine? For reals this time. Don't fly it. After the turn. I mean, it doesn't have a song about it, though. Or at least about its pilot. After the turn of the century, in the clear blue skies over Germany, came a roar and a thunder men had never heard, like the screaming sound of a big warbird. Up in the sky, a man in a plane, Baron von Richthofen was his name. 80 men tried, and 80 men died by the Baron together in the countryside. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or more, bloody red Baron pulling up the score. 80 men died trying to end that spree of the bloody red Baron of Germany. I used to know that entire song. That's all I remember at the moment. Song about Snoopy and the Red Baron. I do know that there is in fact a sequel to that song about Snoopy and the Red Baron flying and fighting at Christmas. But no, the Christmas bullet, like, it's hilarious that just we're fascinated by the nichest things. Alrighty. I'm gonna do a bit more. This castle's actually really coming together. Wonder if it has any rugs. One of the features that makes the castle's architecture so interesting is that many of the walls, towers, and pathways are placed at irregular angles. Go there. Aha! Ah! Ha ha ha! Like that. Yay! Okay, so. Stretch. Eye break! Grimos, redeem that pet. Alright. How long have I been going for? 2.5 hours. Hey, Cookie. Are all of these just extra then? Okay. Back 6. It fell down. Huh. Extra hair. Sounds interesting. Oof. I think I shan't be streaming for much longer. My dad wants to watch a movie with me. And also, I am very hungry. I'm building up this side now. Gonna pop some of those little half bricks on. And oh god, the jumpers. Samurai, you were not kidding. There are so many jumpers. I love these rail pieces. With this little notch on them. Like, unironically, like one of my favorite pieces. Just, they do a lot. They do a lot visually. Bright side came with Daedra and ISB. Flunky have to use the same heat suit, so I can use the extra hair to recreate the creepiest couple. Talking about security, the ISB for a second. If anyone goes back and remembers or played Jedi Survivor, I mean, the fact that we go to a secret ISB base and murderize everyone there, and then can keep coming back to it. I'm just like, what? Why? How? And my headphones are yelling at me. Various local lords will It was a fortress during the it was built as a fortress and then maintained as a position of power for local lords, I think. I didn't want to say Tokugawa, but it's like I had an 80% chance of Tokugawa being part of medieval Japanese history. You know, it's like you have better odds than not that Tokugawa is involved. I feel like the second time the ISB would just set the base to explode with a fuel crew, then just dead it when the Space Wizard invades for the second time. I mean, like, it has, it looks like it has very good ventilation in the, with all of the windows and screens and everything. You know, like, don't like the heat, open a couple of windows, you know? Alright, now we're getting into some funky shit. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, yes. Yes, the windows to the walls. Where something. Oh. In the original Battlefield 2, which I refuse to recognize the newer ones, in the original Battlefront, the Star Wars Battlefront 2, Jesus Christ, going from ship combat to ground combat, like, seamlessly like that, was so much fun. So good. But in the story mode, you're supposed to try and save the archives from the Jedi destroying it. And it was very hard to do, until I discovered that if I went as an engineer, I could shotgun the Jedi, and then use the engineer's repair tool to just camp one one of the archives and just keep repairing it. Just keep repairing the archive. I'm not gonna lie, like, one of my favorite things that I ever did in that game was unlocking all of the extra classes. So it's just like what I did, what I remember doing was I remember spawning in with using like max reinforcements on the Hoth map, and as like everyone's a computer, and then I'm there as me, and basically just going down the list, being like, alrighty, I've got to get X kills with this, got to get Y kills with that. Just like as soon as I did, I'd go back, change my class, blah blah blah. Oh man, I did that for way too long, and then when I was done, I'd hop in a snow speeder, and then I'd go out and I'd tie up a couple of AT-ATs, then then it's like by that time I had like enough points to like redeem for like one of the heroes, and it was a lot of stupid fun. But I remember unlocking all of those classes like that just being incredibly, it was just a lot of grinding, and I'm just like looking back on it, it's just like, why? And I was just like, I was having fun. I know, right? Oh god, so good. A couple of the classes I found a little underwhelming, the advanced versions of. Okay. How the hell is this? Okay. Off center. Huh, okay. I figured it out. I don't hate the new, but I don't love it like I love the other one. No, everything was locked behind grinding and paywalls, whereas in the OG, everything was like, it wasn't freemium. It was there. It wasn't trying to support a it wasn't trying to bring in income. It was trying to be fun. Modern gaming is very corporate and hit or miss. Look at those windows. That's why that's there. Look at that. That is. Ooh. The little courtyard. They heat sealed the bag inside the bag. I think I may be wrapping up soon. How many steps are there? 300. We're about a third of the way through. Right? Just like everyone disliked that. Why can't I play as Darth Vader? We want our players to get a sense of accomplishment when they get it. It's just like, it's fucking Darth Vader in a Star Wars game. Give me fucking Darth Vader. Like, it's Darth Vader, not a frickin'... I don't know. Hey, yeah.
What got you thinking about the links?
There is a Lego set of the Endurance, and we all just got reminiscing and talking about tall ships. And one of the guys here in chat actually works with naval preservation, and is actually quite knowledgeable about a couple of shipwrecks and all sorts of stuff. Alrighty, yeah, I'm starting to cramp up. Do I finish bag 8? No, I'm just gonna finish this bag. I love when these models use chunky, real Legos, you know? That's a lot of jumpers. That's a lot of tiles. Holy shit. Excuse me. Serious time taking off the shirts or the hoodie, because starting to get in the way. So many little tiles. No, I do not remember that. I don't think I was old enough to have opinions on gaming companies around that time. More opinions past. I like Pokemon. Playing with an extended campaign and I make choices and get shunted. Ooh. Like actually like doing Legends shit. That would be cool. Okay, that would have been badass. is. The grill. Come on, there you are. Oh, I'm not even done. Jesus Christ. Yes? Yes? Is going to be a castle. And right now it's just a lot of itty bitty fiddly pieces. Alrighty. Got another weird section. Some of these brackets. Do I have a shrubbery? Yes, there will be. There are in fact shrubberies already in place, and there will be more shrubbery soon. And in fact, Spartan, there's in fact more than one shrubbery that that give it a nice little path down the middle, and with a path down the middle and a nice little two-tiered effect. That's funny. It doesn't look like it doesn't look Druish. That's a Spaceballs reference. Comb the desert. Oh God. What the... Okay. Copy. Ha ha! Legos, you being stupid. That's good. That's good. that's clever. Comb the desert. Man, I ain't found shit. Oh! I've seen the half of these, like, half of this piece. I don't think I've ever seen, like, a full couch of that. That's a neat little piece. The AC is going. I am wearing shorts. And I took off my hoodie. I am just a little bit chilly. Just a little bit. I don't have a minifigure present, but I don't think so. Minifigure butts are like literally, a minifigure is literally like 2 studs big. I hate to go all member berries on you guys, but member Bionicle. Bionicle was so frickin' cool. No, did I miss something? Yes, I did. There we go. Excuse me. Okay. I do wish that they were a little bit more explicit, I guess is the word. Oh, look at the doors! About... I just want better highlights on the instructions, I don't know. I always loved the combining Bionicles. I always thought that that was really neat. Not necessarily the combo sets, but the I don't remember exactly, but I loved the with like the 6 original Bionicles. Like you got the you get the 3 of them together. And then they each have like 1/3 of extra instructions, and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna take this apart and combine them this way. I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know much of the lore around Bionicle. They just happened to come out at a time when I thought that they were real frickin' cool. My toes are cold. Yes, it's about time for food. Alrighty, and where are we going with you? That was the thing most of the kits, including Castle Knights, most Space Line Team City sets of the late. Huh, that's fun. The colors outside the castle are all soft and sandy to keep the castle as the main focal point. Cool. The amount of detail that they're going to on the interior is fascinating. And yes, there are so many jumpers. Oh, I don't doubt it. Alright. Back 8. How many instructions is bag 8? I think we're going to leave it there for right now. I think we're going to leave it there. I am hungry, cold, and TK. Oh man, TK, I am so sorry. Because I'm about to call it. I'm about to call it. Because I'm hungry and I want to do some stuff with my dad. And I've been going on for over 3 hours, so it's about time to get out of here anyway. Yes, Agua, we are building the Himeji Castle. I think we've done some very good work right now. We're about halfway through the instruction booklet, not halfway through the bags though. Fascinatingly, I absolutely adore all of this landscaping detailing. This little courtyard over here and over here, absolutely fascinating. The detailing on all of the windows so far this is a top tier set, just for looking at architecture wise and aesthetically. And then also just appreciating the amount of detailing that went into this particular design. And my brain kind of went a little weird. I'll see you all on Wednesday for Rogue Trader. I love that game so much. I need to find a game to play in my own time so that I am not tempted to just bust through so much rogue tradering. Because I'm having a great time in that game. You know, perhaps I might purchase the other Owlcat games and play them on my own time. Because I've had Kingmaker on my wish list for a while, and I've heard some good things about their other Pathfinder stuff. Thank you, everybody, for showing up, for hanging out, and being cool. WBPL wouldn't be itself without y'all. I'll catch you later. Stick around for Tex and Dep doing Tex and Dep things. And remember to hail Cargonia.
Hold on.
Land of stolen things, obey the quartermaster, unless he's a ling. Miners don't die today. Cargo text push freight. Our enemies in disarray. All hail Cargonia.
Get back to work.